Morning everyone. It's not morning as per usual. I say good morning, but it's never morning. It's afternoon. Anyway, I had a sleep and I'm up, and I haven't done my exercise yet, my accountability. Today is a fit test. It's not actually a workout. Well, it's still going to be a workout, but it's a fit test that they make you do every 2 weeks. So we'll see how we go with that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for now. I was looking at some YouTube videos. I'm working on GGC Life TV YouTube channel right now, so I'm actually going through that and trying to upload some episodes and testimonies. So if you like the testimonies that I actually do on the whatever this is channel, there's a series of other filmmakers. It's not just me doing the testimonies, other people are making testimonies too. So those testimonies will probably be uploaded onto the GGC Life TV channel. So if you want to have a look at other testimonies, or if you want to look at a full episode of GGC Life TV, it's going to be up on that channel, so feel free. I'll probably put the link below. Yeah, interesting. So I was watching YouTube channels and I got an interesting question, but I want to make sure that I pose it correctly, and it has to do with healing. So just stay tuned. I'm going to go making myself a nicer cup of coffee. Yeah, I need it right now. All right, I don't know about you. Do you guys, I'm going to assume that you guys get, junk mail. But I have to say that this time around, I actually thought to myself, I don't mind this. This is the attire that I'm looking at these days. I don't really buy clothes usually. But I'm like, I really think I need some sports clothes. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, something that fits nice when I'm sweating it out. Anyway, or, hopefully something that'll sweat less. I made myself a cup of tea. Did I say that before? I said I was going to make coffee, but I made tea instead. White with two. Okay. Now, I was going to say that about this question that I was going to ask, and it's more to people that don't believe in Christianity or don't believe in God, okay, than those that do. I've been looking and researching, and obviously I've been overseas and been on mission trips and stuff where I've seen healings and I've seen manifestations, and and obviously even here in Australia I've seen healings happen, and accounted for healings, not just oh great, you feel better, and and then you really don't know if they really did feel better, or cancer's gone, and it hasn't actually been accounted for. Because what we actually want as a church, I can truly say that as a church, we want doctor's proof. We want someone to go to their doctor and come back with an x-ray to say, actually, I don't know, because this x-ray says yes and this x-ray says no, and I really don't know why. That's what we really want. We want someone that says, we've been healed by God, to actually have the proof to say, there's nothing there. Obviously some healing has taken place. So that's what we want to have happen. So the question that I have is this. There's a lot of rambling just to get to this point. I'd like to know, for people that don't believe in God, this isn't for Christians really, because obviously Christians would believe that God would be the one to heal. But I'm wanting to know, people that don't believe in God, how they explain true healings. How they explain people that were born blind to all of a sudden have their eyes go from white to grey to brown. How do you explain that after someone, proclaiming Jesus over their life, you know what I mean, and proclaim the healing and ask for God for healing, and for the cancers to die, and for people to go to their doctors and to come back and say there's no trace of cancer, or in the case where someone's actually seeing, to have someone that's blind or deaf, born deaf, the village knows that they're deaf, to actually be able to hear. I mean, what I want to know is, in all honesty, this isn't just like a pick on whatever, people that don't believe in God, but I'm just wondering what they really think of that. Like, what do you think of that happening? Like, you know, what's your explanation? And maybe you don't have one, and, you know, you don't have to answer. But I just, you know, in all reality, I really want to know what people think. Like, I'm like, okay, so you don't believe in God, and that's fine. You know, it's your prerogative to believe in whatever you want to, but what shall you say when someone gets healed after being prayed for? So, yeah, that was my question. A very long-winded question, but that's the question I wanted to ask. I wish that I had a, you know, I wish I had a better way of saying it. I don't know if you can really say that in any other way. But anyway, that's it, my long-winded version. I'll continue looking at my sports gear and have a cup of tea. Yeah. All right, I'm posting my accountability for tonight. For today, I did my fit test. I did pretty good. I have to say that although the numbers probably weren't up, you know, because they, you know, supposed to count how many of whatever you're doing for a minute, and I think that probably the first time that I did it, I don't think I was doing things true to form, so my numbers were a little bit higher, but I think I was just kind of throwing my body around a little bit and floundering. But this time around, I think that I was doing things a little bit better, and so the numbers weren't as high because I think I was concentrating on being a little bit more true to form. So, but still, nonetheless, some of the numbers, very good. You know, I can see that I'm a little bit more fit than what I was, so that's a plus. Anyway, tomorrow, something different, plyo. Anyway, see you tomorrow.